Welcome. In this section we're going to look at the arm massage. Once you've added oil to your hands again, you can start by effleuraging the person's arm from top to bottom to spread the oil to the area that you'll be massaging right now. Once again, very light pressure. You start at the top, move your hand all the way to the top of the shoulder, around the shoulder, underneath the shoulder, and then the back of the arm. We want to make sure we get oil on all the areas of the arm that we'll be massaging right now. Next, we're going to start kneading the bicep or the front of the arm. Making a V with your index finger and your thumb, you use light pressure just to squeeze the bicep muscle from the bottom all the way to the top of the shoulder. Now we're going to do the same thing but on the back of the muscle, or the tricep muscle as it's called. Start at the bottom, nice pressure, take a nice grip of the muscle and then move from the bottom to the top. Almost like you're trying to squeeze something out of the muscle. Next, we're going to do a movement called coining. You use just the fingertips. Start by having them together, and then as you pressure down, almost like an octopus, moving its tentacles over the arm. Pressure is slight to medium, don't push too hard. Repeat this on the tricep. The next movement is called ringing. You basically try and grip your index finger and your thumb all around the arm, and then from side to side with both arms you ring the arm. Make sure and be very careful not to pinch the arm when doing this. You use light to medium pressure from the bottom of the elbow to the top of the shoulder. Then we're going to move on to the lower arm. We're going to start by effleuraging it again, just to make sure there's enough oil and to warm it up a little. We are going to then knead with the index finger and the thumb again, similar to what we did in the upper arm, on the forearm, and on the other side of the forearm. You can change hand to do this, or you can use the same hand. Make sure you always keep a nice grip, but not too heavy, around the person's wrist to make sure you've got control and the hand doesn't slip when you do these movements, to make sure they are as effective as possible. Next, we're going to do thumb zigzags on the forearm. Very simple. You just use the thumbs to go from side to side, use both hands, medium to light pressure, and you just start at the wrist all the way to the top. Make sure you don't use too much pressure, as this area can be very sensitive and we don't want to hurt the person. Once again, make sure you don't pinch the skin as the thumbs move past each other. Now we're going to do coining again as we did in the upper arm. With your fingertips, squeeze it down and then move your fingers outwards to cover the whole area. Make sure you move up and down the arm and don't just stay on one area doing this. Next, we're just going to make small circles and movements with our thumbs from the wrist up to the middle of our arm. Make sure you use very light pressure to do this, as this can be a very sensitive area. Next, we're going to do another ringing movement, but this time we're going to use it in a draining motion. So grip the forearm at the top of the elbow and then drain it all the way to the wrist. Just do this a couple times. Now we're going to work on the hand. This is very relaxing and very soothing. Start by gripping the hand with your pinky at the thumb area and at your client's pinky, and massage the palm of the hand with your thumbs. Then we're going to turn over the hand and make little circular movements with your thumb on the top of the hand. Make sure you don't put too much pressure here, as it's a very sensitive area once again. You are then going to put your hand into the other person's as if you want to do a handshake. And then you squeeze your hand and your thumb together to massage the area between the thumb and the index finger. We're going to then move on to each finger. Basically what you do is you do circular movements around the finger with your whole hand, and then at the end just give it a slight pull. Not too heavy, as we don't want to make the finger click, we just want to have a nice relaxing stretching effect. Do this on all the fingers from the thumb to the pinky. And that concludes the arm massage.